So the different energies of the rays are, the first ray kind of soul, the sacred energy to the soul is life and freedom. Like, it's the energy that goes to the highest of the planes, if you were going to go vertical, or to the one where spirit is most realized. The I am is most realized. And so that energy of the first ray soul makes freedom and life the most important thing. That's its expression of love. And that steps all the way down to what's the point? What are we doing? Why? These are the ones that are always driving us forward in the direction. And so they often conflict with the other energies of love. So this energy is really needed in the world, and this is the energy that ultimately will bring spiritual leadership. Because free souls who know that they are free can bring that gift to everybody else. But free souls who don't know that they're free and are trying to drive everybody to freedom that they haven't experienced themselves can become a problem. The second ray soul is love as the purpose of existence. So this is like love, it's all love, but the second rays want love to be the most important thing, and mainly the love the way that they know how to love. And of course, what's underneath that, because love is the most sacred thing to them, is that they also have a tendency to feel unloved. And so they're the ones in the group that as soon as love is missing, somebody's left out in the corner, somebody feels emotionally is down, somebody is like not participating, their sense of sacred is violated. And they must go and build the bridge because love is the most important thing. Okay, and so often like these two may get in conflict because the one is like, where are we going? We don't mind if we have to chop off bits of ourselves to get there. But the second ray part is like, no, everybody's got to be included. So that they're both qualities of love, because sometimes do you need to just move forward? Yes. That's when the first ray souls sound their note. And sometimes you need to remember everyone is part of the same thing. And then the third ray soul sounds the note of divine orchestration of the universe. So these are the ones that they want it to work. Like this is like Einstein, just understanding the mind of God. There's a place for everything. Everything has a place. There's an ecosystem. There's a system that's revealed by the dance of the galaxies, and this system is divinely orchestrated. Can we tune into that? And can we have an efficient way of ordering the universe so that love expresses? So these souls are interested in what's the big map? Like, how does this all work? Yes, we're all love, and yes, we're going in this direction, but how do we get there efficiently and make sure that everything is working? And then the fourth ray souls, their main thing is beauty. The victory of divine harmony over discord between polarities. So this is that place of peace right in the middle of any system. And here we are in this training. We're right in the middle of these 7 trainings. And this is where we find that note of peace. And that note of peace comes really where there's also an exit off the whole system, because you're at the center of the system. It's like that 42 point or the Uranus opposition. So in that place of peace is the recognition that there is no peace unless the soul surrenders. And so the fourth ray soul wants to surrender to make of itself the bridge between all polarities. Okay, so it likes polarities, and then it wants to harmonize them. And it knows there's a divine harmony, that if all of the pieces got together in a certain way, we would all experience beauty. Beauty is a quality of love. And in beauty, there's a moment of stillness. It's like the sunset when everything seems to be arranged by God as a God of beauty, and you just die into it because the beauty is so exquisite. That beauty kills you. And then the fifth ray soul, they want to name things. So this is where the soul comes into identity in the realm of mind. And then the soul operates as a laser that names things, gives a Latin name to everything, that differentiates one thing from another thing, from another thing, from another thing, so that every particulate yes, there's a great general world of love, but is it particular? What's the particular energy of Graham or the particular energy of Josh? It's the one that actually can laser in and see the deep quality that lives in each person individually. So they, tend to want to make discerning judgments all of the time, and also want individuality to be really honored. So if there's we all need to, they're like, I don't know, maybe you need to, and there's a need to protect the individual in any field. And in the sixth ray soul, passion and devotion to ideals and self-expression. So unless it's passionate, unless it's idealistic, unless it calls all the resources of the being together to devote themselves, then it's dull. So this is the energy that can rouse the emotions and loves the emotion and knows emotions got color and wants to focus all of the emotion in one direction. So they rouse us, to love, to the ideal of love. And then the seventh ray soul, ritual, ceremony, and the divinity of matter. So they bring everything down to the physical plane and understand that matter itself is divine. And so this is the ray that really honors sexuality and honors the environment and brings us back into a sacred relationship with matter and realizes that it's no less divine than any other part. And they do that through rhythm and ritual and ceremony and work with the Deva lives. So even though it's all love, these different qualities of love express differently, and they can come into conflict in a group field because what we hold as sacred is different from what someone else holds as sacred. And this ultimately is a seventh ray mystery school, which means that the physical plane is where we bring the manifestation down.